Alrighty then. Here we go, guys, and welcome to another league match in which we are getting things up and going for you. Today we are looking at French Onward Union versus Silent Purge, coming at you live currently from the Onward Master League Channel 2, because that's the way we work. Anyway, guys, it is going to be a good freaking match for you today, because why? Well, I mean, these two legendary teams in the Euro team are coming together to work together on defeating one another. So, naturally, that's just a good time right off the bat. But, anyway, the big reason why I say this is because these guys have put in some work. They've gone together. I mean, Silent Purge, for example, whoa, this team is a force to reckon with. Why? Because freaking Mr. Smurf is a legendary player. That guy has a hot shot that I have not seen since, I don't know when. I don't know. Since Saving Private Ryan. I don't know. That sniper in that movie. Anyway, he's cool. But anyway, point is, this guy is a legendary player right here and has a kill shot that you just don't want to be at the other end of his barrel, because odds are you're not making it out alive. And this team is currently, the biggest thing, this team is currently in a building process. They had a couple of teammates who have stepped down so far, and so they're currently reevaluating the team and beginning to work together to rebuild back to the power in which they were at the previous season. Which, if you look at the previous season history, I mean, these guys, Silent Purge, they beat Boss Fight, they beat Beginners, they beat Cannon Fodder. I mean, these guys were going on a streak of no other, of unmerciless and unprecedented power. So, I mean, these guys, although they are building up their team this season, do not count them out just yet. They are a powerhouse in the making, and I mean that as much as I can. Anyway, point is, French Onward Union, these guys can't understand them on the comms because they speak French, but maybe you can, and that's great, because the Punisher, this guy, captain, just all around, solid player. These guys have had some crazy games so far and are currently building up a pretty good team too. They're a little bit newer, excuse me, whoa. They're a little bit newer in the league. I mean, they are a Season 4 new team coming kind of thing, but you know, it works out for them anyway. This is their first season really being in the league, and because of that, they are still working on some strats, but they are working together extremely well and really beginning to be in some really cool team sync and working together. So get excited for that, because that's going to be coming up as we continue to look into this Onward game. So let's see what else. Unfortunately, on the other team, Jay is currently out due to a damaged headset, but that's okay. The rest of the team is still good to go. They're just not able to play with Jay, which that guy, he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. We talk sometimes. We shoot the breeze. So, it's a good time. We enjoy it. Anyway, guys, with that, we are going to be loading up the game and getting that going for y'all, making sure that everything is good to go. So, there's some stuff to look at for sure. So, yeah, I'm excited. This should be a really good match, and I'm excited to see what kind of strats people generally see. So, let's get it started. Hopefully they made it for a spectator. Really do. That'd be preferred. Think an earlier good about it. Hey guys, I'm casting your match, and it's not made for spectator.
Okay, thank you, man.
Sorry about that.
You have the pass for... Yes. Yes, c'est ça.
Bah ouais, c'est l'entrée.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have the spectator up. That's weird. Oh well. Yeah, no spectator. Oh well. That's okay. We'll see if they remake, possibly. I hope they do. That would be nice. Can't exactly... Gotta get them to recreate the room real quick. Let's see, so I just gotta talk to them. No, I need you guys to create it. I need you guys not to keep joining me. That's great that you guys are. Don't get me wrong. But I need you guys to recreate it for spectate. Please, that's all I want. Let's see. Let's see. Apologize about this, guys, for the technical difficulties that we're having here, but should be fixed kind of soon. Hopefully. Hoping. Yeah. Oh, huh. So, here we go. We'll figure this out. We'll figure it out.
Hey guys, I'm
I have my... Yeah, I have my I have my stream turned up on accident in the cast itself. So I mean, if worse comes to worse, I just won't cast it. But they said they wanted me to, so thought we were gonna cast this league match. And I've messaged 3 of them, and I've gone in the room and said something, but we'll see what we can do to get this fixed. Hey guys. So I'm casting your match. This room isn't made for spectate mode though.
Yeah, I've asked Planetaries to remake it, no response.
Yeah, I've noticed. So.
Alright. I'll try and ask louder.
Okay, thanks guys. Maybe the French don't understand me. That might be it. I wouldn't blame them if they did. And if worse comes to worse, then yeah, I just won't cast this match, which is fine with me. I mean, it's not a huge deal. As much as I love casting these matches and stuff, we'll see what happens. So but anyway guys, we're gonna get it going for you pretty soon, momentarily soon. We're just gonna be hearing some background noise for the time being. So yeah, no worries. I've noticed it is the plague, which is why I kind of don't use it as much as, you know, most people would probably like. But I still do my best in other ways. But yeah, the overlay has killed some streamers in the past, and I am extremely guilty of it. But that's okay. We're working on it. Oh, good. So they're leaving. Unless that's the yes. Oh man, we are in, people. We are in. We are. Oh my gosh, get excited guys. Here we go. Alright guys, and welcome. Here is the stream for you that we are going to be treating you with today. It looks like Silent Purge. Will be facing French Onward Union. Well, we'll put a period. We'll be official with that. Right? Is that what we want? I think it is. Anyway, guys, with us playing is Suburbia as the first map. This is a very close encounter map, so it'll be interesting to see what is going to be going on. Both teams are still preparing for the match, and because of that, we are going to take a look currently at some more stats in particular, just because we weren't able to do that as much as I would have liked, but we're gonna do that now. So the big thing here, guys, though, is this is the season that we are looking at so far, season 4 for Europe. Now the thing with beginners right now is they are 8-0, which is huge. They have had some crazy plays, and they are the champions from the last season, so they are not a team to be reckoned with. They took on Gunning on Empty, beat them 16-4. They took on Big Red 1, beat them 17-2. They took on Cannon Fodder, beat them 15-3. They have shut down every team that seems to have been coming their way. So, dang. They are a force to reckon with. They are the ones that you want to watch out for, but they're solid. Now, Silent Purge. These guys are pretty awesome so far, and they might be the team to challenge them. Just coming together right now and building up everything that they would like to see and have done. Oh man, they've had some good plays, especially this last season, these numbers. Now, of course, at the same time, with it being last season, there are a couple of things that you can, you know, take with, not exactly a grain of salt, but still take it seriously. Yes, they beat these teams and stuff, and that's amazing, but a lot of teams have evolved over this season, and we've seen a lot of teams just come from behind and do some pretty amazing plays in this league. So it'll be interesting to see what has to happen. Now, in the world of things, this is how everything is looking right now. Mob Squad currently in first with 11 wins and 1 loss. They are the force to reckon with, but don't worry about it. Lobokim's right behind them with 11 games played so far, 10 wins, 1 loss. I mean, these guys are just neck and neck going against each other, and I mean, wow, we are getting some top tier plays. So I'm excited to see what is going to happen. Boss Fight, SMC Tactical, Beginners, all these teams are just amazing. Unfortunately, moment of silence for this Can't Be Blink, because unfortunately we've lost them for the time being. It's a sad thing when you see a team go like that, but they just had to disband for a time being just because a lot of people were stepping away. Not a big deal, but we'll see what happens. Also currently, we got, looks like we're still waiting for one more to show up in the room, and once we get that one person in the room, we are officially going to be starting. So, for your starting lineup and viewing pleasure, it looks like we are going to have, on the Marsuck side, the French Onward Union, it's going to be Punisher, the captain himself, the host of this map. Then, Jason, we're going to call him Jason. And then we have Matthew, Picasso 22, and Perf 1. Then on the other side, watch out, it's Patron. I'm still waking up. Anyway, then we got Mad Eyes, Berkston, and UC Death. Meanwhile, we are waiting for a couple of people to still get into the league and everything. So it's looking to be a good matchup. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see what they're gonna have going on for them. So let's wait and see what we have going on.
Looking to get into competitive virtual reality gaming? Register and compete for free at VRMasterLeague.com. Join hundreds of community members in the official Discord, where you can find a team, discuss a game, and more. Every week, teams from across the globe play for the chance to participate in the end-of-season championship tournament for prizes from league sponsors, ProTube VR, and VR Cover. Think you got what it takes? Join VR Master League and find out.
Sickness getting dangerously close to objective, though. He is going for the plant.
Operator taking shots. They know he's back by the objective room. Kino's has no idea if Beasley managed to get past him. This is going to be a 3v3 for beginners.
But this is catastrophic for Raphael, right?
Soul defender to the map.
God, look at this.
Kills on him.
He did it! I didn't even see it!
He's getting greedy! Is he gonna get it? He gets it! He gets the knife!
A grenade returning for Sir Al, and Sir Al is down! That's how you throw a grenade.
You hear someone here?
He hears Scooby, He got Scooby. Another one coming. Operator, he got Operator. Oh! That was too close.
Oh my gosh.
Alrighty, and with that being said, if you happen to not be in the league and you want to get participating in it, then feel free to join the Discord. The Discord also link can be found on the website vrmasterleague.com. That is a pretty fun place to be a part of. So get pumped for that, guys. It's gonna be a good time. Really looking forward to what we got going on for you. Anyway, guys, watching this match, seeing what the teams that we've been going against so far, who do you think is going to be the force to be reckoned with this game? Excited to hear your point of view. Who do you think is going to win this game? I mean, we are going against two completely different teams here, and basically anything is possible. So, personally, from what I've seen, I've cast both these teams before in the past, and with what I've seen before, in my honest opinion, I want to say possibly that Silent Purge has a better opportunity in winning this, but I've seen some amazing plays from French Onward Unit, especially from Perf 1 and Punisher, that have made me think that this isn't going to be like an easy match against them. So I'm excited to see what this is all going to entail. So we're going to get some good hype going on in here as we are casting this match. It's just a matter of waiting for everyone to get into the room. So that's unfortunately generally the hardest part. One of them, what was his name? I was messaging him. Smurf is currently on Onward now. He was having some technical difficulties with his Oculus, and so is officially loading in and getting that going. So we'll be excited to see him in the room. He's pretty much he's a great playmaker of their game, so of this game. So we'll see what goes on. It's awesome though. I was looking on YouTube for royalty-free music and stuff to play on the stream and stuff, and I found the music that was on my my YouTube videos that I make for VR, and I didn't expect that. Like I found this video, I downloaded it and stuff, and haven't seen it since. And I just found it today, so I've been playing it for the league match. So I'm excited. This is cool. This is a good day for me. All right. So still. There we go, Smurf VR is officially in the room. Also guys, taking a look around as to where we are going to be going for our first objective. It looks like Silent Purge is going to be defending the garage. So that's going to be a fun one. Get pumped watching that, folks. So it's going to be interesting to see. A lot of people, especially playing this map, generally it varies on how fast or slow they play it. Sometimes these maps, especially on Suburbia, can go extremely slow. Other times it goes and the match is over in about 30 seconds. Generally what you're going to see on Suburbia, especially with it being the garage objective, it's going to be a lot slower play. Shots fired across from Picasso. Firing it through the bush, possibly trying to pick someone off. Sometimes the blind fire is able to get the pick, but other times you got to be careful because it can give away your position, just like Picasso just did. He did fire in someone's general direction. He did fire at Mad Eye, so that was pretty good. But this is what the map is looking like. 3 on objective currently. On the Volk side, Silent Purge is making sure that no one gets into that front yard. They are proud of that yard. It is their yard. They are going to show it off to other neighbors to make sure they have the bragging rights in the neighborhood. Picasso's really right now the only one really pushing up. We have another one in lane 1 who is currently pushing up also. Matt is currently pushing up. He's got to be careful because if someone looks out that window, they have a good chance of being taken out. Perf 1 is now moving up. No frags out yet, which is kind of surprising also. Only one person has given away their position so far. 4 of them are really starting to push in on this mid-house. Meanwhile, everyone is still holding their positions, making sure that no one makes it into that objective. This first map and this first round especially can really help on setting the tone for the rest of the match. You want to go in and you want to just kind of prove yourself to the other team, saying, hey, by the way, I won this first round. And even though, yeah, you know, it's not too demoralizing, but it can help get some good momentum going towards them. Still, Mad Eye sustained, still rotating his body around, doing the Mamba. Don't mess with that guy. Pre-firing the fence. No one there. Picasso's going to start moving into... Oh, one taken out already. We missed that. In the house. One is taken out, and now Picasso's moving in on the mid-house. There's 2 there, though. And if he's able to get spotted through the window, it's going to be a shot. And they're going to be down 2 people at that point. Picasso doing the red job. And is taken out by 2 people at the stairs. They had some support from UC Death. Smoke's coming out. They are down 2 people now, the French Onward Union. Punisher giving away his position. He is silenced, though, so it doesn't help as much on letting the other 2 know where he's at. Another one taken out. Another one taken out. Punisher being the last one. Perf able to get revived. But so far, UC and Smurf have gotten the kills. Punisher's going to be going for it. They might have a chance of seeing him. Smurf definitely does through that fence. But he does have the door covered. Is he going to pre-fire? I don't think he knows that he's at that fence. And Punisher is taken out. First, the one who got 3 kills for the opening round. Silent Purge taking that first map. There we go, guys. There we go. Silent Purge did not move a muscle, and them trying to take the mid-house was a little bit difficult because they had people who were in the front yard of the spawn house who were able to watch and take out one person. One person got taken out in the living room, the other one got taken out walking up the stairs. And that's sometimes the risk of taking the house, is if they do have people who are watching, especially that mid-house, you are going to get shot at and possibly taken out. It'll be interesting to see how the French Onward Union now protect this objective. The big reason is, it's the same objective now, so now we get to see how the French Onward Union are going to protect this and how Silent Purge are going to attack. And it will be very interesting to see how different their possible playstyles and strategies are for this. But I'm excited to see this. So, and Silent Purge, although this one is probably one of the hardest ones, if not the hardest one to get the objective capped on, if they're able to get the cap on, it'll put a big hit on the French Onward Union. It's not likely that a cap will happen, but there is a chance. With that said, it looks like they got the northeast spawn.
I'll stay back here and won't do anything then. I'm gonna go yellow bus. I'm covering white car. In fact, I'm not gonna go yellow bus. I'm gonna go through playground.
Now, one of the interesting things that we have seen people do with yellow bus, if they've gone to yellow bus, they've crouched down, gone prone, and then they've looked out this way and been able to get shots all the way across into those windows and taken out people who were at the spawn house. Now, of course, in this case, they're not going to be doing that. But so far, the spread that they have is about the same for the Silent Purge to the French Onward Union. Basically the same exact strat that they had previous. So that's going to be very interesting to see. Actually somewhat surprising that they did the exact same thing. Picasso popped up and took out one over in lane 3. Picasso's shooting a double tap. Position is officially given away, so he's got to be a little careful about that. Almost a need to kind of rotate around. UC Death and Bergston are moving up to the mid-house. Picasso can hear Don shooting. Has no shot on him just yet, though. Don should know that Picasso's there from where the shots were coming from. Moving around, trying to get a peek. Picasso's kind of in a bit of a predicament right now. He's got to be careful because we have another one coming up Bergson. No one taken out on the Volk side yet. Another one down over in lane 2 from the mid-house, peeking over and getting one taken out. Another one taken out. Mad Eye's shot. Picasso going up and around. Flanking them, taking out another 2. That was a beautiful flank around. And now it's up to Bergston. The last man standing. He's in a bit of a predicament. It is, unfortunately, 5-on-1. That is something no man and no team wants to have their guy be a part of, but unfortunately that is what's happened this round. That was a very nice smoke. They now know where he's at, though, so he's got to be careful about that. Shoots one down. Headshot. You're out of here. Just found out he's the last one. Got to be careful about those stairs again. And he takes another one out. They know exactly where he's at, though, so he's got to be very careful. Another one's moving in below him. They're on the floor below him. We heard it come up. He took another one out. Don't mess with Bergston. Buxton. There is currently 2 left on the Volk side. Silent Purge might pull this off. 2.5 minutes left. They still have plenty of time to figure out what they're going to do. Got to be very careful here. He knows how much time he has left now. Got to be careful about that window. His head's exposed in that window. This is a smart choice on his part, rotating around. He just has to be careful about how he does it. Currently, though, no one's really looking. Pre-firing where they possibly would be hiding. Uh-oh. Just spotted them. Odds of them seeing him, though, were little to none. Left. This is coming down to the wire. Bergston, though, not giving up. He doesn't care that it's a 1v5. He's now evened out the playing field, making it 1v2. Shoot, he's got to be very careful. He's going to get shot here. No, he didn't get shot. He snuck right through. He could go for the cap. He has a chance. Odds are they probably heard him. They might be communicating that he's been hurt on the backyard. Bergston... Oh, yep, they heard him. He's moving up and around. He's going to be coming up the hallway. He can hear him. He hears the movement. He's going up and around the yard. They're coming in from behind. He hears him, and he gets taken out. Trading, though. He took out 4 of the 5. Are you kidding me? That was beautiful. Beautifully played. Holy moly. That made watching this whole match just worth it right there. That was some solid freaking gameplay. I'm not even joking about that. That was amazing. Buxton taking out 4 of the 5. The last one was a trade, but it still counts. It still counts as a kill. That was beautiful. Beautiful play. And almost was able to sneak around and get the cap. So I was surprised that he was able to sneak by and get past the guy who was at the dumpster at the fence, attempting to be a bush boy, but he was able to sneak by just fine and get some good positioning and really threaten the win going towards Silent Purge. Next objective, it's gonna be the white car. Silent Purge is defending. These ones, oh my gosh, there are so many places where people can hide, and they are finding more and more places to hide to try to throw off the teams, which is insane. A lot of people, especially in the American League, are hiding up here now, being a little bit more aggressive in that sense, trying to get there in time. So it'll be interesting to see what the French do in trying to get this win secured and possibly taking the lead.
On va peut-être avancer quand même.
Ah ouais.
On les avance.
En fait 50 minutes. Surtout que...
2 of them staying back, the rest of them going up through playground. And yep, right there, you see it here, guys. Over at the burning truck, semi-truck, and the alleyway right there, they have taken that position. Very interesting position. But they were able to watch the whole mid lane from 2 different angles. So, yeah, you're able to see basically the entire thing right there. French Onward Union really slowing it down right now. Time, which is just fine with them. They have 4 minutes left, and sometimes this is smart, especially to get some of the other team to move out of position. Just having them wait, and they're like, where are these guys? Are we missing something? Or, you know, we might need to rotate position. Where are they? Kind of thing. So this is a good way to get Silent Purge maybe a little antsy, trying to figure out what to do. Be careful about is Don Paul is able to see all the way down to this area and the playground, so they need to be careful out there. Free fire shots again. Here's the problem, is Perf 1 is about to run into them and Jason. About to run into them. It's almost gotten to the point where you really just almost want to frag it with how much it's being used now. Especially to the sense that they can see past the bushes right there, and Purple might be taken out. John is able to be correct. They're suppressing fire right now. Jason kind of has to blind fire that. Doesn't exactly know where they are. So far, 2 of the teammates have been taken out so far. Oh, and he took one out! Jason took one down! Dead! Just automatically evening the playing field a little bit. Meanwhile, Punisher is going to have to move up a little bit. He has a bit of a roadblock. Not only does he have Mad Eyes there, but he has Smurf right here.
Looking playground side.
So they do know that 2 are over. And the nice part about this is they are able to talk next to each other without having to give away their position. Lane 2 taken out by Smurf.
One ran to the right hand side. Oh wait, I've got him. I've got the guy that just ran right, I think. I've got 2 of them. 2 more dead.
Another insane kill from Smurf. Jason being the lone man out. He's got to be careful here. He is silenced though, so they might not be able to pick up on his position as he shoots at enemies. But they can hear the just about where they're shot from, so. Uh-oh. And if he goes up lane 2 right here, yep, he's gone. The French on down, don't worry. Defend now. We'll see how they end up doing. So this will be a very interesting play, and Silent Purge attacking with it being burning house now. They have a good chance of being able to get the cap. What generally people do with this play is they'll attack right here and they'll smoke it like crazy, and then they can crawl up right here, and they are unable to be spotted from these people at the spawn house right here. And they are able to be in cover and take everyone out. One might be hiding here, but you're also able to frag that, which is something to keep in consideration. So, food for thought as we are about to watch this attack. This might be good. This is gonna be a fun one. One is going to be peeking out lane 4 already from the Volk side. A little bit of a risky move. This is the one where you do not want to give up people early and as defending. If you are down a person, then they have a much better chance of being able to sneak in and attack as Volk. And attack as Marsoc. Sorry. Excuse me. With that, this is also all the positions of everyone so far. They are making a pretty big push, and surprisingly, they have 3 over at the Volk spawn house, so that's kind of interesting. I haven't seen that too much for this objective. It's generally getting a lot closer to the objective in playground, making sure that no one takes it. Now, a distraction smoke is coming out in lane 1. That'll cause some eyes to look over there. Meanwhile, UC is currently sneaking up, trying to get the pick off. Oh, Perf 1 did get taken out. And that's a smoke out. A little far on strong bar. Smurf taken down. He's able to get the revive. Picasso's going to be pushing up, though, going for the securing the kill. Is he going to be able to, though? They're getting Smurf up. Picasso stuck in the pool. Uh-oh. Sneaking around. Firing at him. Takes down Smurf. Doesn't know Don's there. And taken out. But taking out Smurf is a big blow. Seeing that Smurf has so far... Oh, he reset his skills. Okay. But UC Death is currently going for the cap. Right out in the open. What? and they got him. Wow, that was a risky move. But he was almost there. He almost had the cap. If Punisher wouldn't have run up like a second sooner, then the odds of him being killed and capped on would have been huge. They do need to get another one on objective. They did manage to get the trade, but at the same time, Don's able to sneak up pretty easily, him being the last one. This has been a very, very close game so far, too. I've been very impressed with both sides, how they played, and it's been close. It's come down to the wire pretty much every single match so far. And he still has a lot of time to be able to figure out what to do. He was able to spot him through the tree on the second story and get that kill, making it French tying it up right here, 2-2. Woo! Now that's good. That's some good play right there. Woo! Get some hype going. That's what I like to see. That was awesome. Now, with that being said, we're going back to the garage, where we are going to be seeing some defensive plays. And it's going to be very interesting to see what is going to be going on and how they are going to be playing it. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen here. Silent Purge is now going to be the one defending on this one. So it's going to be a very interesting choice to see what's going to happen. How are the French Onward Union going to capitalize on this? So far, it is anyone's game on who is going to get this first map. Currently also, here are the scores so far of both teams. UC Death and Berkston are currently leading in kills. Smurf did reset though, so he only has 2 kills, but previously he did have more, so don't count that out just yet kind of thing. Although that was some good fire, that also did give away his position and the spawn. With him getting there that quick and starting to fire that much, that did tell them, hey, by the way, they got the red car spawn. And so now they have a better idea of where they're possibly going to be attacking from. And one so far did get taken out on the French side. So it did get taken down, unfortunately. They are doing a pretty good spread, 2 going down lane 1, and then it was going to be 3 going around lane 2. A nade coming out. It will be to no avail. No one's over there. That's just trying to get a pick off. There is Smurf, though, using the fence. Possibly going to get Matt here. Shots fired, but now that's giving away his position. Very careful with how don't worry guys, if you just smoke like this, that's not how it appears for him, it's how it appears for us. And another one taken out. Mad Eye sneaking around, getting another one in playground. There's only 2 left. Jason and Perf. You gotta be very careful with that smoke out. That also gave away their position where they're at, and Smurf has switched fences. Very smart move on Perf, taking Smurf, using both fences. And now moving to the back garage, trying to get a view through the window and just hiding to reload. One is sneaking up and around. Mad Eyes is moving in as he should. That's a smart choice. Looking behind, getting Jason. Securing a win. 3-2. The only problem is so far it's basically been the defending teams that have won this so far. So at the same time, French Onward Union, they're going to need to win this defensively, and then they are going to have to break the habit of, and basically what's been happening, and make a win happen for the Volk side attacking. It will be very interesting to see how they are going to have to overcome that, because it is garage again. A very hard defense to break, so Silent Purge is going to have a little bit of a battle here. The big thing is, though, since French have already defended this, are they going to do the same defense, repeating defenses? There is a danger about doing that, in that Silent Purge will know where they're hiding and be able to better predict what to do to be able to attack, and the answer is yes, they are going back to the same exact position. That's something you need to be very careful about, because it is very predictable to the other team, and if they are able to capitalize that on that, they will be able to pick some people off just with pre-fire alone. Another smoke going all the way out, hitting the front yard. That is a beautifully thrown smoke. They're just pre-firing it. They do not want anyone to break through and have a chance. And if they can just pick someone off, it is worth the ammo spent. The only problem is you do not want to spend all your ammo. Another smoke out. They're really using smokes to these advantage. It is freaking out the other team. It has the chance to be like, where are they coming from? They have a chance to be able to sneak around like this. Picasso, though, is watching extremely close, making sure that no one does sneak out. Once hit, still up though. Another hit. UC Death is sneaking up though, lane 2. Don is watching the window, very smart move. He will be able to get a peek out. Shooting confirmed, and he's down. That is a big kill. Now the mid-house is for free grabs, and Picasso is the only one that is stopping them basically from crossing the street right now. So over here in lane 1, they're not going to be able to do that. Picasso is shooting, but he's sneaking around and going around, shooting and capitalizing on that. UC Death, one thing I'm surprised about is he is not pre-firing through this fence. You are able to pre-fire through this fence and possibly take one out who is hiding here, and in this case, one person is. That is a spot you generally do want to pre-fire on this objective, because there generally is one hiding there. So the fact that UC Death isn't is a little surprising. But yeah, you're 100% fully able to. And that would take out Punisher. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is getting dangerously close. There's 2 left. French Onward might lose this one and give the first map over to Silent Purge. There's only 2 left. UC's gonna sneak around and get picked off right here. Whoa! And Punisher somehow got down too. Did they just happen to shoot that? Punisher's still up though. He's going to be able to call it. Jason.
That's it. Put the code in there.
They are going to try to go for a cap right here, which would be very smart on their part. They have the opportunity to. And that would make it 5-2. At this point, I would say, guys, just suppress him. Hold him down. Let me sneak in from behind and get the cap. But it looks like they just wanted to secure the kill and get the win for sure. 4-2. Wow. That was fun. Some solid gameplay there. them managing to barely capitalize on it. I mean, it was back and forth over and over again on who was going to basically be taking this match, but no. It worked out for their favor in this case, and I was impressed. They did a good job. And it'll be interesting to see what this next map is. Oh, they picked Bazaar. Bazaar has been a favorite in the league lately. And it looks like Silent Purge is going to be picking... they picked the map, which is Bazaar. And the French Onward Union are going to go Volk. First choice, their map pick, so now French Onward Union get to pick the side. So, that'll be interesting to see what's going to happen. Bazaar has been a very high league choice map pick. I've seen it played a lot more lately. Downfall kind of has been taking a step back. Tanker, Subway have rarely been played. And Suburbia, Bazaar, and Quarantine 1 have really been the three main maps that all these teams have been playing on. So, food for thought. It'll be interesting to see what the French Onward Union pick as their last map. Is it going to be Quarantine 1 as it? It'll be interesting to see. I'm excited to see. So, the big thing with this map, and the thing to remember is, there are a lot of hiding places. Now, the problem with all the hiding places is a lot of them are able to be shot through. And that is something that you need to be very careful with, because you have such a high probability of, if you are in a good hiding spot, of being shot at and killed. So that is just food for thought. Okay, there we go. We got some beautiful keyframes set up. Oh man, that is beautiful. Okay, sorry guys. I appreciate it sometimes. But with it being the Bazaar objective, yes, they're still here. Sometimes they switch rooms out on me and I don't know it, and then I have to go and join the next new room, guys. So luckily they didn't do that. But the thing to remember about it being this objective is you can plan. You can come in from all angles. A lot of the times we see probably two coming in from over here, one coming in from over there, and maybe two or one coming in from behind. So you just got to be very careful. Although the defense has been a little bit changed lately, especially since the season finale of Beginners, they were the ones who really helped capitalize on one hiding here in the fountain area. One would go prone right here, be able to look directly on objective, and just defend to make sure that no one capped. So it'll be very interesting to see what the French Onward Union do to help stop Silent Purge from getting the cap, because this one is a very high probability of getting capped. This is the one that you really have a good chance of being able to sneak in and capitalize on this. What will Silent Purge do?
Careful when you run into this middle street here, because they'll be able to have eyes on. Like what I'm about to do. I just saw one.
One of them did push up extremely far. Wow. Surprised by that. Look at that push. I have not seen someone like Matthew push up that far in a long time. At the same time though, here we go. We got two going around and then three kind of sticking together. I really do like this formation that they do. Let me see. It should be this one. Yes. There we go. Bergston though and Dawn are gonna be Buxton are gonna be coming up on Perf. Perf's looking in the wrong direction. They're gonna be able to peek in through this window and take him out right off the bat. He's right out in the open though, so they gotta be very careful about that. Boom, he's gone. See ya. Have a nice day. Dead. Now they have a lot less of a chance of getting taken out, and they have a good position of attack now on everyone else. Meanwhile, we do have UC and Mad Eyes sticking kind of close together. One on the top floor, one on the bottom floor. Really interesting to see what Mad Eyes do. Throwing a smoke, trying to make the crossing of the street a little bit safer. That is one of the funnest and like coolest things to me. Another one just got taken out over in the mini bazaar area. Matthew's pointing up and looking to try to take out Mad Eyes, missing Mad Eyes. UC Death is now going to cross. Matthew should be able to get a shot in on him. Nope, not taking a look. He's still crouched down. That's one thing that always kind of really amazed me about this game, is the fact that you are able to throw smokes and nades and fairly accurately, but how fast it's actually so fun to do. And they are beginning to get full circle. They're going to have to be careful. Jason, are they team firing? But yeah, depending on how hard it's made, I mean, it does carry over into VR pretty accurately, which I think is absolutely fun. Unless you actually throw your controller, because I don't have the straps on mine. Yeah. Oh, Punisher got taken out, but he's able to call stuff out. One did get taken out on objective, though. They're going to start moving in, trying to go for the plant. Jason's on the first floor, moving up and around. And taken out. Silent Purge taking the first map. Now, at the same time, they have a good chance of still be able to fight it out and come back as the French Onward Union. Ooh, this is not possibly a good spawn for them to be able to attack on. Mainly because this has such a strong defense. And is so hard to break just because they're surrounded by buildings. And even though, yes, there are multiple alleyways that they can come down and be able to plant on, it's such a tough wall to break. A lot of the time, what you're going to have to do is come in and attack from all angles, having two come in from behind right here, while the other three push in from the front right here. If they get the quick spawn, though, that's going to really help them out, and they do. They got the quick spawn. Wrong one, 5. There we go. They got the quick spawn. So basically what the quick spawn is going to mean is they can run up and get into position right here before the Volk are able to come up and hit these buildings right here to be able to counterattack that. So they're going to be able to run in and get some good positioning on them, as you're going to see them do. Although Silent Purge is pushing in very aggressively, going into the main building and pushing very far up. Perf 1's going to see some action that he probably doesn't want to see just yet. Yep, he didn't want to see that. Now, Smurf's going to have a good chance to be able to move around, but they're already moving in down this alleyway. They just ran all the way up and now are sneaking in. And Picasso's moving in. I'm actually really curious about that point of view. Silent Purge did have one drop, though. Picasso's also going to need to watch his breathing. But he has a good chance of being able to sneak in. The smoke will give away his position a little bit. They're not going to know that he's down in this alleyway. But it is going to draw more attention back to the objective, and they are going to need to come back to the objective, hopefully. Otherwise, Picasso's going to have a good chance to just run in and cap. Which, right now, the objective is completely open. Completely. There's one on the roof. Oh, there he goes. He's rotating back around. Yep, you heard the tablet click. Picasso now knows where one is at. He's checked it twice. Wow. And he's going to be able to get a position. Now they're able to go in for the cap. Get that cap. Get that cap. Come on. Get the cap. I want you guys to get this. You have it. They're both able to get it. They're putting in the code. They're putting in the code. French Onward Union got the... Oh, man, they got it. They failed to defend the uplink. They got too far from the objective and were able to cap. Moving up that the French Onward Union are now up 2-1 on Silent Purge's chosen map. That's a big deal. That's awesome. Wow, wow, wow. That cap, but that's the risk. That's the risk. They got too far from objective. Like, no, they got too far from objective, and Picasso and them were able to capitalize on it. They took the one off of objective. They were too far. They were not able to run back in time, and boom, out. down and out for the count. Go home, guys. We're now up 2-1, and now they just have to defend, and they are in a very strong spot. If they are able to defend this and come up 3-1, they are going to be looking extremely good. Extremely good. Get pumped, guys. Get pumped. This is a match to see. This is a match to see. This is anyone's game. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. French Onward Union are like, yeah, we lost the first map, but we're going to make you regret picking this one. Coming out all guns a-blazing and killing everyone. Whoa! Alright, here we go. It looks like they are going through a big mini bazaar push, though. Moving up, but it looks like they are going to be ready and willing to accept that. Everyone's staying fairly close to objective. Now, the biggest... excuse me. The biggest thing... Oh, and one taken out! So far, Picasso shooting one down. Double tap for this acute kill. And smokes are coming out. UC sneaking in. Picasso. Ugh. I'm surprised he actually rotated after seeing that smoke. Perf might be taken out soon. He's out in the open a little bit with Smurf being taken out. Being the one who takes him out. UC Death, though, is going to be sneaking in. The biggest weakness in their defense right now for French, honestly, is the southwest side. Just because they're able to go on the other side of South Wall and be able to completely sneak in, so they're going to need to be careful about that. Perf also, though, is about to have a run-in with Death. And I mean that quite literally. Also as a pun, but quite literally. If I can fit a pun in, guys, I will. I live my life. I might not use straps, but I live it. Oh, one taken out. They're sneaking in from behind. Smurf's position might have been just given away, but Matthew is possibly going to be taken out. He does have the high ground, and you know what they say about it being over with Anakin. Oh, but it was over for not Anakin, but Smurf took him out. Smurf is in a very strong position, though. Perf 1 did take out Death. I mean, literally, we could say that Perf has conquered Death. Good job on that part. And they only have 2 up, and they're attacking from both angles. This is a very dangerous position for the French Onward Union, because one is coming in from Bazaar, one is coming in from the south wall. Right now, though, I really want, whoever is alive still, Jason, I really want Jason to rotate back onto objective. He needs to be careful, because if Punisher gets taken out, oh, Perf 1 is moving back. Shots are fired, though. They do know where Dawn is now. But I would have Jason move back to objective. He is standing out in the open. Smurf, well, kind of out in the open. Smurf was able to spot him in the doorway 1. Buxton is moving across the street. Punisher is ready, but wasn't ready for an aid. But Buxton did get taken out by the sneak around of Perf. He's able to get the revive. Smurf is moving into the objective, though. This is anyone's match. Perf 1's going to be moving in. Shots fired. Hurry, get the revive. Get the revive. I'm surprised with how he ran around. Smurf is getting close. But they got 2 up again, so now they have 3 up. Get back to the objective, 3rd Volk member, dude. Whoever you are, get back to the objective. Like, you're hearing these gunshots. You're hearing people go down. You're seeing it on your tablet. Get back to the objective. Otherwise, they are going to cap it. Perf goes down. Good, he is starting to move.
What's the code?
Smurf calling out what's the code. Gave away his position, though. Smurf might be able to take out if Jason pops out in the open. Good rotate around on Jason. No, Perf. Don't be aggressive. Oh, but the trade. But that's risky, especially on defense, not knowing where the last one is. Dawn has a little bit of an uphill battle. Does Jason know he's the last one? If Jason doesn't know he's the last one, this is going to be a cap. But Jason is in good position. He's going to be able to get the shot. He shot Jason. Oh, and they got it. 3-1. 3-1. Woo! Whee! There we go. Jason leaves a sigh of relief, as is deserved. That was intense. Wow. Left and right, taking one another out. The trades were real, and in the end, The French Onward Union took them out. Oh, it was over. And Silent Purge, they're going to have to defend this one. Now, don't get me wrong. They are going to be defending the same map. So, I mean, how different is this attack going to be for them compared? What's it going to be? How is it going to be? I don't know. I'm just kind of filling up space here, but that's okay. French Onward Union, if they are able to get this, then, I mean, this will be huge. 4-1 on a map that Silent Purge picked, and then the French Onward Union are going to be able to pick their choice for the final map going into it. That's huge. That's exactly what you want, and that's going to be big. Beating them on their own map, their choice of map. What? It'll be also very interesting to see what their defense strats are going to be, because we are seeing the same objective. What's their differences going to be? And this is interesting, actually. I kind of like this. Now, they have 3 really close onto objective. They have 1 watching the mini bazaar area, 1 watching the other, you know, west wall area. You got to be very careful, though, because of how spread they are. And right now, what Silent Purge needs to figure out is the spawn that was selected. Shots fired. Gonna do. Now, the tough part, and one thing I don't like about Don's position, is if they don't go that way, then he is a wasted body, basically. So you got to be very careful about that position. Now, at the same time, they have a good chance of going that way. I mean, we have Jason and Perf, but at the same time, you kind of miss the position of Matt coming through. And because of that, all this area is free reign. Just right off the bat. I mean, there's going to be no resistance. And then the north wall right here is free ground. And that's the problem, is he's able to be coming in from a different angle and attacking where these guys are going to be defending from. One is taken down and out. Now they do know where one is at. And good, he's doing a rotate. That's a very smart choice. Over there at the east wall, moving back around to the south wall. That is a very smart choice. He got his kill. Now he's rotating around. A lot of the times, and a lot of things that will get you killed, especially on defense, is staying in your position for too long and double peeking. And right now, Don, he's like, I did my job. I got 1 kill. Now I'm going to rotate back around and see what I can do different. Taking out another one. Look at how that rotation has worked out for his benefit. That is huge. And now they are down. It is 3v5. And Don's rotating to a different position now. And still completely being on the move. Using his map knowledge to his advantage and really capitalizing on some great kills. Meanwhile, Picasso is down. Again, another risk of being out in the bazaar area is you are using wood for cover. And unfortunately, wood doesn't stop bullets. So this is going to be an interesting thing, especially with us having Perf be over here. Now he's taking his time, but Don now knows where he's at and has pinned him down onto the ground, although he happened to get a smoke out luckily. But Don needs to be, Don has the advantage right now on the positioning. And unfortunately, Perf is on his own. Don rotating back. Whoa, change position. At the same time, that is going to scare Perf to stay there long enough. And Don's rotating around to a different area. Just lost at this point, though. They are going to get the revive. Picasso hopefully won't be taken out right when the revive happens. I mean, he's up and running back. It's just a quiet time. They're running out of time though. There's a minute 30 left. Smoke's coming out. Decent throw. I mean, didn't get the distance that I would have probably liked them throwing. I would have moved up a little bit closer, but because my main point would be to smoke this blue room entrance and that blue room entrance, so that they are unable to get their eyes on it. Whoa! Buxton taken out. Second story. Sayonara. Now watch out though, because when they try to cross the street, Smurf is in a very powerful position. He rotated his position a little bit and is able to watch all the way from here. See, and Perf is still stuck in his position. He hasn't quite moved yet. Now he is. Crossing the street. Don doesn't know that he crossed just yet. And Perf just spotted him. And is moving in on that position. The only problem is they have 32 seconds. I don't know if they know how much time they have left. And Perf is officially the last one up. Everyone else is down or able to be revived. Picasso runs over, he's going in, and they ran out of time. It's one thing to have map awareness, it's another thing to have time awareness, and you gotta watch those things and work together with that hand in hand, otherwise you are just in trouble. And unfortunately, with that time management, they were not able to capitalize on the momentum that they were having so far, and Silent Purge is still in this 2-3. Now, at the same time, though, Silent Purge could cap. Silent Purge could cap right now. And if they do, they win this map, and the match is theirs. And the last round will be played for points. But we don't want them to play for points. We want this to be a close one. So, naturally, French Onward, though, have a good chance of being able to get on objective, get hammered down, and figure out what to do to make sure that Silent Purge is stopped here. Silent Purge at the same time did not get the quick spawn. What they did instead was get the longer spawn, and what they're going to have to do with that in this case is move to where they're going to have to get position. Now what I'm saying is they're going to have to move up and around and try to come in from behind, while others move around and try to come through the bazaar and come up through the north wall. Unfortunately, coming up through the north wall, this alleyway is death. Basically, you're not able to be able to capitalize on that as much. And it's more so for support and coming in through here and possibly smoking through by standing right here. So it'll be interesting to see what they end up doing. There are lanes of attack that unfortunately are not as effective as it could be, so you need to be very mindful and have the proper knowledge to know which paths are more successful than others and figure